This is Thailand, but where in Thailand am I? You'll find out in the course of this video. Hey guys, what's happening? So, today is March 24th, 2025. It is currently 10:10 p.m. I have a flight booked tomorrow, but at 1 in the morning, and so 3 hours from now. And so I am in the airport in Ahmedabad here, all checked in and everything, just waiting for my flight. So I have almost 3 hours until the flight departs. It is not a very big airport here. I thought that it might be a bit larger, but not much to do here over the next several hours of hanging out. And so I've just got time to kill here, but my India trip is over. I am flying to Thailand. So I was considering my various options of where else I might want to go in India, and really considering that it is heating up now here throughout India, especially in the south, then the best place to go would be to the Himalayas. But I am planning to go to the Himalayas already, to Nepal, next month. It is going into trekking season in April. And so instead of going to the Himalayas of India, then I decided to just wait until my Nepal trip begins later in April, towards the second half of April, and head back to Thailand and get the Thailand experience, because I stopped in Bangkok on my way to India, spent 2 nights in Bangkok, and so that was really a tease to just get a little taste of Thailand there. And so I decided to go ahead, head back to Thailand and have the real Thailand experience. So I'm flying to Bangkok, direct flight, Ahmedabad to Bangkok, 4 hours on Thai Airways. It is $172 US one way. So flying into Bangkok, but I am not going to go into Bangkok. I'm going to directly in the morning, because the flight lands at I think 6:30 in the morning Thailand time. And so I'm going to just get out of there and head somewhere else. So I will leave that a bit of a secret. I am planning to go to some islands that I have never been to before, but I don't have anything booked yet as far as accommodation. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go. Once I get to the airport, then I will need to find a bus. Should be easy enough, but I'm going to leave my accommodation for tomorrow night until I actually get there and get everything figured out. So it was a great trip to India. Jaipur, of course, I didn't show anything of Jaipur because I just stayed a night at the hotel by the airport, and then had a nice relaxing 2 weeks in Pushkar, Rajasthan, and then around Gujarat for the past week. So enjoyed my time, but very much looking forward to Thailand. It is going to be good, especially the islands that I'm going to look really nice. So time to just hang out here, not much to show. I don't really want to film much inside the airport here. There are signs saying no filming and stuff. So a few hours and then flight to Bangkok. Here we go. Hey there, good morning. It is just after 7 o'clock. I survived the overnight flight, but I'm definitely not in tip-top shape. I am wiped out. So, here at the Suvarnabhumi airport in Bangkok. I could have flown a little bit cheaper into Don Mueang airport in Bangkok, but in order to get to other places, basically you got to get to Suvarnabhumi anyway, so it was worth paying like an extra $30 to fly into this airport. So I'm going next to Pattaya, or Pattaya. Looks like either of these two buses could be going there, waiting to see what's happening next. So anyway, I am really a wreck. Looking forward to getting to a room, although it might not be in Pattaya. I'm still figuring out my plans depending on what is possible. So the day has just begun. Let's see how it goes. And got a ticket for the next bus leaving in 15 minutes to Pattaya. 143 baht, that is $5. Welcome to Pattaya, or Pattaya, however you say it. It is good to be back in Thailand, even though this is kind of a crazy scene, which is why I am going to keep on going to somewhere more peaceful. You'll find out where soon. So I have a little bit of a ways to go to get to where I need to get my next transportation. It's about 4 kilometers, so I don't want to walk the whole way, especially in this hot, humid heat. I need to change out of these pants into my shorts. We'll deal with that later. First, gotta find a ride of some sort. Just going to start walking in that direction and hopefully catch a song tao or whatever. Feeling the nice sea breezes. So I was here in Pattaya once before, way back in 2016. Just spent a couple of days here on my way to Koh Larn and Koh Chang Islands. But that is not where I'm going right now. The heat is definitely hotter here than in India because of that humidity. It really makes a big difference, but that's why I'm going where I'm going, because it should be breezier and nice, cool water to jump in. Got to get down here. Pattaya is a big city. I could just stop here for a night. I was thinking about that just to re-experience it, but nah, I think I'll get to the quieter place. We got a song tao here, but is it going anywhere? Guess not. Thank you very much. Bali High Pier.
ไม่รู้ไปแหลมบาลีไฮเหรอ
It's okay.
แล้วก็ต่อไปเอง
So good. Going in the right direction. Got a Thai temple here. Oh, a monastery. Pretty spectacular looking. So the driver came around and asked me where I was going. I said where I'm going, and he said 50 baht. I happen to have 50 baht in my hand to give to him. And, so that's $1.50, and that's going to get me right where I need to be. Things are looking quiet at 9 o'clock in the morning. Come back at 9 p.m. and it will be very, very different. Pattaya is really the ultimate nightlife scene in Thailand. Russian showgirls. Lots of clubs, Boss Club, Indian Dance Club, Friend Club, weed here. All right, we have arrived. Where? I'm gonna catch a boat. The question is, when is the next boat? Let's find out. All right, I guess there is a ferry at 10 o'clock in 15 minutes. So the lady there said head to the end. Look at that, a lot of boats. And a lot of people, man.
I couldn't see this up.
One. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. eggs with holes in them. I'm not sure what's going on there. And massive peanuts. We have arrived. Look at that. All right. Welcome to Koh Larn. I think this is my 15th Thai island. I first learned about this island just about a week or so ago. Okay. Oh, I see, to rent. I see. Not now, thank you. Not going to rent a motorbike quite yet. Let's get over to my hotel, get checked in if possible. It's only about 10:30, so I'm really hoping that I can get checked in early because I am very, very sleepy. Want to get some sleep as quick as possible. But hello. So I first learned about this island just about a week ago when I was checking how to get to Koh Samet, another island, and I was going to have to go through Pattaya, and then I was looking on the map and saw that there was this island right off the coast of Pattaya, and looked into it and it looked pretty sweet. So decided to come here first. I have 3 nights here, and then most likely go to Koh Samet from here in 3 days. So my hotel, I just booked it on the boat there, is a little ways out of the town, but not far. Time to check and see if I want to walk it or get a ride somehow. Oh, we got song towels. Okay.
Hello, Mr. Pai.
Hello. Cup. Hey guys, what's going on? All right, that's where I'm staying. The doggies around here are nice, no barking. So you can see it's a new looking building. Testimo. Things have changed a little bit. It is later. Glad to see that the dogs seem to be a lot more friendly and less aggressive than they were in India. So, as you can see, sun gone down. So, I got into my room and pretty much right away crawled into bed and got some sleep. That was around, I think, 12:30, 12:45. I had the blinds closed and woke up, checked my clock, and it was 3:30. So I thought, great, got plenty of the afternoon left to do a little exploring, maybe go for a swim. And so I kind of lounged around a little bit, then took a shower, then opened up the blinds and could see that it looked like the sun was going down, and I was all confused, thinking, man, it's like 4 o'clock and the sun seems to be going down. All right, we got some kites. And then I went to turn on my phone and it said that it was 5:30, and I realized, oh, I never changed the time on my clock that I put by my bed. It's not a, you know, phone clock. You got to change it manually. And so I'd actually slept like until a little after 5, so like 4.5 hours, which I definitely needed. I need more, but that killed the day is the point. But that's all right. We got a little bit of light left here. I am going to a beach down here that I'd seen in a video that I'd watched of this island before coming out here. And so this island is small enough that you can kind of walk wherever. Bit of a long walk. I think it's about 25 minutes from where I'm staying to this beach. But I'm assuming that a songtao will come along at some point, but I could be assuming wrong. We shall see. But otherwise, then we just walk it and take a look at this beach if there's any light left by the time we get there, and then grab a seat at a little restaurant somewhere, kick back, have a beer. It has been a while. No beer available or alcohol of any kind in India on this trip because of where I went. Of course, alcohol is available in lots of places in India. Go to Goa or wherever, and you can at least find a liquor store, if not available in restaurants. But because of where I was in Pushkar, a holy town, no alcohol available in the town. Although I did actually come across a liquor store on the edge of town when I went on one of my walks, but decided, you know, screw it. I'm going to stick to the rules of the holy town. And then Gujarat is a dry state of India. I'm not sure if there are other dry states, maybe so, but you can't find it anywhere in Gujarat unless maybe you have some sort of special access, like I think it could be found maybe somewhere, but forget about it as a tourist. So anyways, I'm in the mood for a beer. Oh, that breeze feels so nice because, boy, the heat is a whole different thing over here. I'm not even sure what the temperature is. Let's take a look. It must be fairly cool now. Upper 80s. Let's see. What do we got? 86. So yeah, it is very reasonable now. But earlier in the day, it was just kind of suffocating. So that is why you want to be on an island with a beach nearby. All right. Looks like I might be just taking a walk. So far, no songtao. But looks like I'm getting close to there. tomorrow I will definitely plan to rent a motorbike. I can rent one from my hotel there and save the hassle of possibly, hello, needing to leave my passport or a deposit or whatever. We'll see, but much more trustworthy at your hotel as far as any kind of motorbike scams, because although you can walk a lot of places here, it's kind of a long walk if you're going to try to see the whole island. So I have 3 nights there, so 2 more full days ahead, so rent a motorbike for a couple of days and then we'll see after that. But so far, man, really liking the vibe of this island, and I think that it's going to get a lot prettier based on the videos that I'd seen before. There are some really nice beaches. Amazing that there's such a chilled out, relaxed island so close to Bangkok. So from the airport, that was an hour and 20 or so minute ride. Whoa. Just got a dog on the bike there. Hour and 20 minutes from Suvarnabhumi Airport, however you pronounce that one. Suvarnabhumi it looks like, but that is not how it's pronounced. So hour and 20 minutes and then a 30-minute ferry ride. So within 2 hours you can be, boom, from the airport on a nice Thai island. I'm amazed that I'd never heard of this island before. You don't hear it mentioned much. It is not quite the closest island to Bangkok. There's another one, Koh Larn, which I had heard about before, and I want to look into that one and see if it is worth checking out. Look what we got there. The sun. I didn't miss the sunset. I can just barely see it going down behind those trees there, unless that is just the orange glow. And that isn't actually the sun right there, but I think that it must be, because, yeah, for sure, because it is a really strong orange glow. Anyway, got a glimpse of the sunset. So one thing that I am very happy about being in Thailand for is the food, because if I'm being honest, I was already getting tired of Indian food. I love Indian food. It is definitely some of the tastiest around, but it does get a little redundant having curries every meal. Not that I had curries every meal, because I also had Israeli food and Italian food in Pushkar, but you get out of the main tourist places and you don't have those options as regularly. It's often just Indian food, and after a while then, you know, curry and rice, naan, chapati, etc. does get a bit old. So I am really looking forward to some good Thai food tonight. And here we are, walked the whole way. Looks like this must be a place with a few good restaurants when there are this many motorbikes here. Nice sea breeze coming off the Gulf of Thailand. We got some nice looking sand here, some very nice looking water. What is that out there? All right, my battery died on me, but I can't quite figure out what that thing is. If it's a shipwreck or a natural rock. Definitely something to investigate during the day sometime. But this is a very nice looking beach. We got a lot of empty chairs here. Maybe it is more popular during the day. Tourist Police, Tourist Information Center, 5.5 kilometers. So change of plans because none of those restaurants were open. That's why there was nobody in any of the chairs. I guess it's just a day thing. There was one place that I could get a beer, but then not food. And I want beer and food. So as that sign showed, 5.5 kilometers, that must be in the town, because my hotel is basically halfway from the town with the pier to here. And so now I have a long walk if I don't get a ride of some sort, which very likely I could, maybe just hitch one with whoever. I guess that is also why the Songtaos aren't running now, because I caught one earlier that must have been coming all the way here, but that beach is just a day thing other than the sunset watchers or whatever. All right, one way or another, I will find food and drink. Cup, cup, ha. Yeah, a little more. All right, that was awesome. Thanks to that guy. Back in town, and there is some traffic. Good to see that it is happening and not dead. Looking forward to seeing the rest of this island. I am definitely liking it. A Buddhist temple here, and this is the street food scene. Man, it is happening. So if you're wondering, well, why don't I get some nice cheap street food? Because I don't want to eat my dinner right here. I want to take a seat with a beer in a relatively mellowish restaurant, get to work on the computer, chillax, and hang there for a while. I don't want to just eat something sitting down in one of these little chairs or whatever. But there are some good smells going on.